Hey everyone, welcome to Two Good Sports. This is that time of the week where we do our best to give you the good mail, the tips, and good to have your company again, Greggy.
Yeah, it's good to be here, mate. Round 13, flying through, 8 rounds to go.
Absolutely. So now you're starting to see, I guess, the cream rise at the top, aren't you? Let's get into it. The first game of the week. Your group, the Dragons against the Roosters. A couple of narrow losses for you guys in a row. How do you see this one?
The Roosters will win by about 12. I don't see it being too close, to be honest. Yourself?
Yeah, I agree. I think I don't know if it's going to be that much. I'm tipping it's going to be probably 2 to 6 points. Roosters have had a lot out, but they just keep getting the job done. Friday night, Greggy, Manly and the Warriors. Interesting game, this one. Warriors at 4.50.
I think Cuss being back's a big bonus for Manly. I think him playing there in 5'8" will add a lot to them. Dylan Walker got injured early in the game last week. I still think Manly will win. I think Manly win by about 10. Yourself?
Yeah, look, I think Manly can get in there. I don't think the Warriors, their last couple of weeks have been pretty impressive to deserve to be 450. Manly have really lost that sort of, they were consistent, weren't they? One thing about Manly, but they don't seem to be at the moment. Talking about consistency, it's one thing you're probably not getting the Broncos at the moment. They're getting a bit better. That they've got the Rabbitohs at ANZ Stadium on Friday night. How do you see this one? They actually beat the Rabbitohs pre-COVID shutdown or resumption.
They did. Yeah, I think the Rabbitohs should win this game. If Adam Reynolds is in big doubt, obviously. I just think the Rabbitohs, it's an interesting clash actually. Rabbitohs are slow every week out of the blocks and Broncos have been quick the last couple of weeks out of blocks. So it'll be interesting to see how that starts this week. But I think Rabbitohs by about 10. Yourself?
Yeah, I think so, about that same distance as well. They were a bit better last week, but they fell apart at the end. They've got a couple of, I believe, feeders back this week. But yeah, I'm with you, mate. The Rabbitohs there. The Storm and the Bulldogs. The Bulldogs have been brave the last couple of weeks. They probably should have taken that 2 points. But anyway.
Coleman, yeah.
Yeah, but no Cameron Smith. But what do you reckon?
Yeah, that won't make a huge difference. The other Smith will move into hooker and I think Hughes has been a big improver for Storm this year. I didn't think they could win the comp. I do now. That's a big comment, pretty easy. Storm by 20. Yourself?
Yeah, I believe so. I'm not sure about that much. I think that if the Bulldogs keep showing that little bit of tenacity they've got, they'll finish the season a lot better than some had them pinned for. But I'm tipping Melbourne by about probably 10, 12 points. The Knights, talking about sides that have had the wobbles, the Knights, they're up against the West Tigers. They've got a big casualty ward too, the Knights. How do you see this one?
Yeah, they've got a big casualty ward, but I think the Tigers have just been up for a long time now without winning. Knights at home, I think the Knights will win. So I'm pretty confident with the Knights this week. I reckon they're 16 points. I reckon they might put a few on the Tigers. Yourself?
I'm going to Tigers, funnily enough. They would have been flogged by Madge through the week, losing to the Warriors.
Yeah.
They're another side that, lacks that consistency, and I guess that comes with the youth. I think they're missing a bit in their centres, having Chris Lawrence and Moses Mbai. No disrespect, both representative players, but I'm not sure they're the most damaging centres in the game. But I'm tipping a close one, probably about 4 points to the Tigers in that one. The Panthers and the Raiders, this is, for me anyway, the match of the round. How do you see this one?
Yeah, definitely the match of the round. It's a struggling Raiders against the Panthers team that put Manly to the sword of Brookvale. No teams do that unless you're playing well. Penrith all over them. Penrith by 10 minimum. Yourself?
Yeah, I'm with Penrith, and I think about the same scoreline as well, mate. They've got that beautiful mixture of youth and a couple of old heads in there, but that's what winning does too. They reek of confidence, and they're going to go a hell of a long way in this competition. There's going to be a Queensland victory this week. Titans take on the Cowboys. This should be a good game. They've both been big improvers the last couple of weeks. They probably don't have particularly the Cowboys, the points to show that they've been improving. But the Cowboys took the Raiders to the wire. Titans did the same with the Roosters.
Yeah, I think the Titans can win this game. I'm reasonably keen on them. I'm not confident on either side. You can't be confident on two sides coming 13th and 14th. But Titans by 2.
Yeah, I'm going to Cowboys in this one, Greg, by about the same. I think is Morgan back this week? There's talk that he was running with them.
Yeah, I think they're going to name him in the 21, but yeah, I don't know once he gets to 17.
Yeah, they can't all look at him anyway. He hasn't played football in a long time. Greggy, the final game of round 13, the Sharks and the Eels. This is an interesting one too. Like the Sharks are $3.10 against the Eels $1.37. They got pushed all the way by Canterbury. How do you see this one?
Yeah, I hate both teams. More passionately hate Cronulla, so I'll take the Eels. I'll take the Eels by 4 in a game that will be a good game, but I don't like either side. So he's hoping that they go down the table soon after. Yourself?
The Sharks are really impressive. With talking about a lot of players out. They had a ton of players out, as did the Broncos, but they did the job. They got unearthed a few really good talents there. But I think the Eels would be disappointed with their performance against Canterbury, and I'm actually tipping them to put a bit of a score on this week. I wouldn't mind betting it's 20 plus to the Eels.
Yep, I reckon about the same too. I reckon they'll put the sword to them like Penrith did to the Sharks. Right. Sharks are in for a hiding.
We shall see, Sharks fans out there. Greggy, you love your Bentley towels?
Yeah, mate. I keep using it and love it. Super absorbent, and it's just, they're easy to clean, easy to use. Love them, mate. Love them. And I've got a lock of the week this week, and I've got a real big lock of this week on Storm. It's a pretty obvious one, but that's my lock of the week, Hamo. Yeah,
mine's the Eels. I just sort of alluded. I think that they're going to that they'll need to turn things around if they're a real premiership threat.
Yep. What about your Bentley's towel? What's your smoky for the week, Hamo? Smoke on the water. What's your smoky of the week?
Mate, my smoke on the water. My smoky are the Warriors. I've been impressed by them too the last couple of weeks. Manly weren't impressive, and really Manly at the moment, as we talked about, they're not really consistent. So I wouldn't be shocked when you asked me to tip. I was very close to saying the Warriors, but I think the Warriors could win that one. I wouldn't be shocked at all. You?
Titans. They're $2.12, so they're the outsiders. So I'm taking them as a smoky of the week. The Titans. I hope they bring home the bacon for us because I love me Titans.
All righty. Look, that's us, folks. That's our tips this week. Hope you all go well. Don't forget to join us on social media, on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and also our website, toogoodsports.com.au. But you'll see us throughout the week on other shows as well. And starting next week, really quickly, Greg, I know we're over time, but we're next Sunday. We did say we were going to do it a couple of weeks ago. The technical guides didn't smile upon us, but our first live show will be advertised this week. It's coming up this week, so watch the space.
Straight after the Sharks-Eels game. So, it'll be live. It'll be beautiful. Ask us heaps of questions. We'll have heaps of answers. They might not be right, but they'll be answers.
All right. That's us. I know we're running over time. Thanks for joining us, folks. Until next time, thanks from Too Good Sports. See you soon.
Keep to the corner.